Shout out Manscaped.
Yeah.
As always, you're not going to get a better shaving experience. The man, they must groom. The man, they must pattern up.
Oh, it's mad.
It's you know it's normal.
Freshly groomed.
No, it's normal.
You say, what man got? You know when you get the trim, it makes you want to do it. What,
Everything got clean.
everything. Man clean the car. Man did everything. Man clean the car. Man
Man
did
said man
everything.
clean the car. Nah, man stay on his
So
grind.
right now you're super streamlined right now.
Super streamlined.
Go.
Man stay like, yeah, shout out Manscaped. Man stay streamlined and good to go all times.
Use the code winners 20% discount. That's from us to you. Get yourself a Manscaped pack. You
Cutting
get
through the wind.
get the 4.0, get the aftershave, get it all. Use the code winners 20% discount. Manscaped.com. Use the code winners 20% discount when you use the code
Streamline
winners.
out here, you know.
Streamline. It changes the game. Change what the strop. Listen.
Summer's here.
I know you're gonna say. I knew you was gonna say changes up the ting, fam. Say it with
Alright.
chest. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Shh. Winners talking.
Winners Talking Podcast. Another one. It's the Hustler and Big Dougie Doug. PS and the Doug Star. Man them in the room.
We're there.
Another day. Straight in. Let's talk on, because they want game, innit? They've been asking, like, man them sitting down, they had none of them just sit down and reason in a little while.
Okay.
Let's just talk on some of the, you can inspire me now, actually, because you just inspired me with what you're saying. The principles and some of the principles it takes just to be a man and to move officially as a man in these times.
me.
You know them ones?
Yeah,
just some of the traits and some of the principles that we feel should run as far as being a man. Like Doug was just talking about one off camera. I won't go into the specifics.
No, man could talk it. I don't care.
Talk specific,
yeah. Cool, rule,
just saying that, you know, he had a rough day at sparring, and today he was the nail rather than being the hammer.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, Doug, 6'5", 20 stone. Doug's gonna be the hammer, but you have to be the nail at times.
Have to be the nail and take it.
You know, he took his licks. And he took his licks like a man and didn't complain, didn't cuss, and kept it moving.
Yeah.
And to me, that's like, it's life, innit?
It's life.
That's life.
Bro, you get beat up in life. You have to take it.
Yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to take. You can take the rough with the smooth. You're gonna have to take the thumps, the bangs, the bruises, and still keep going. When you feel like you don't want to keep going, you're gonna have to try and keep going.
Trust me,
and it
fam.
gets hard and it gets sticky and it gets techie.
Gets techie and like, bro, like today was one of them days where man had to push through like
Got to push through.
4 rounds with like obviously like my man this traveller now and bro, he's top of his game. He's been out here bare knuckle fighting, been doing all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? And man had to really hang out there. But it's like in life, bro, like we can't let these trials and tribulations, or when your back is up against the ropes or against the wall, you just got to keep on. You got to just get through it.
You got to push through.
You got to
that
push
comes
through.
and that comes down to strength.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean physical strength.
Yeah.
Strength for character, mental strength. Just the strength to push through, to know that this might not be your moment.
Nah.
But
Bro, I
can take it. I can
end
deal.
of the third, bro, I can't lie. Man would, like I said, if man said, "Wow, that's the end of the session," it would have been calm. But man had another round to go. Do you know what I'm saying? And man had to still put back in the gumshoe, spin round, and go back out there and deal with someone that's the levels are way above, and you know that it's what you know. As soon as every time you turn, the bell goes and you get up and you go out there, what's gonna come back at you?
Back again.
And sometimes that's what it's about in life. You got to kind of that anything that's going on. Yeah, you know when you step out of your yard, it's a madness. You know that when you wake up, your phone, you look at it, your emails, you got letters downstairs sitting at the door. You got this, that. You know where it is, but you got to face those things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't let them things get the better of you, and
100.
you feel some type of way about it. You got to get out there and go do it.
100. Like they say, don't pray for an easy life, innit?
Yeah, bro.
Pray for the strength to endure.
Trust me, because when
And
it's
that's
easy,
what it is. When it's easy, listen.
you don't learn nothing from easy.
Easy lives make soft men and weak men. A hard life makes a strong man and a strong character. You understand?
Yeah.
So you have to go through hardships at times in any way, shape, or form, and it's how you deal with it. And even your coach to tell you, like, no, you've got to go the extra round. It's the kind, just like life. Sometimes you need one of your guys to say, listen, keep going, keep pushing.
And you know what's mad? Gav, even at the end of it, said to me, he said when he spoke to my man that before the fight, he told my man to work me up, fam. So
100.
they told my
That's how it
man,
goes.
yeah, don't go easy on him. Like, work him up.
That's
bruv.
how it
Like,
goes.
so that's how it goes, man.
You have to listen.
You know what I mean? It's not like he said, yeah, man, know the levels, take it. Nah, he said, nah, guy in there, brack him up, fam.
No, you gotta get
Let him
tested.
know. Yeah, you gotta get tested, man.
Sometimes you gotta get tested to see how bad you really want something. That's just
Yeah.
life. Again, it always equates to life. That's why I always say fighting and that it can equate to life. It can
Yeah.
be, it's reminiscent.
Because you could know what you can take, fam, as well.
Yeah, literally. You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
You understand? So you went through it today. You went
Went
through a piece
through
of
it,
the
fam. I
ringer.
went through it. But you know what? This brother, like, even like I said, like, he's, like the punches, out of anyone I've sparred with, this brother's hit me the hardest. Like, it weren't a joke. Like, but it's even like today, I got hit with body shots. Like, that was the first time I really got hit, because people used to go for the body, but they weren't really hitting me. My man hit me, and then I kind of brushed it off. So that in my head, it lets me know. See, like when you're not having to go through certain things and take certain things, you don't even know what your body can withstand. You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
And what you're capable of taking and stuff like that. Now I know I can go out there and take big shots. Like I know the guy I'm fighting in 2 weeks, whatever he brings to the table, ain't gonna be nowhere near as hard as what I endured today.
Train hard and fight easy.
You get what I'm
That's the
saying?
bottom
Yeah.
line. It won't be as hard as that.
Yeah.
Train hard, fight easy, and you went through it. So, all right, that's strength. We're talking principle of being a good guy. What's another one, T? Give me a principle of being a good man, of being an official kind of man. Let's see if you've got any.
Honesty and loyalty.
My favourite words, T. That's why it's Cousin T. Let's have a chant for Cousin T. Cousin T, Cousin T, Cousin T.
Cousin
Cousin T. You're back. Cousin T's back.
Yeah, come on.
So now, honesty and loyalty.
Yeah,
Let's go
man.
loyalty. Ultra important. Loyalty, bro. It's one of my favorite words in the world. I've got it tattooed across my chest. Loyalty over everything. Because that's one of the greatest principles a man could have. That integrity, that loyalty that's gonna come above anything. It's gonna come above money, situations, when your head could get turned. It's that loyalty. It's hard to come by. Loyalty is not a word, it's a lifestyle. It's hard to come by. That it's a sign of your character.
Yeah.
What you'll do in the dark. You understand? It's easy. Everyone can do what they're doing in the light. The light's on you, everyone can see. But what's your character like in the dark? When no one can see what you're doing and there's an opportunity to do something, are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna stand firm for the
or stay on side with your people them and do what's
understand,
right by your people
always.
when they're not around. You get what I'm
and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll have things. I might be with someone, and they talk and they say something about. It could be even, I don't know, anyone of the man them or a female friend or whatever.
Yeah.
And I can't let anyone say anything bad. It could be the smallest thing, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you're sticking up for them." I'll be like, "Nah, it's not even that.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just,
people's.
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't really do all of that.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying to you?
yeah.
So yeah, it's a big deal, like the loyalty thing. What does loyalty mean to you, Cousin T?
Be loyal to yourself and be loyal to others at the same time.
Them deep ones there. Break that down, T.
Like, you know,
You got the Superman tracksuit on today, so you might as
like
well.
the discipline thing as well, isn't it? Like, know what you're eating and you're gonna eat that.
What's that got to do with loyalty?
It's, you've been loyal
Loyal
to
to
yourself.
yourself. Okay.
It's it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it. I
would've
get
thought
it.
I would've
I just
covered the more
tested him.
discipline.
Yeah. I would have thought that we would have got to discipline, but loyalty.
Yeah.
If you're saying that's loyalty, be loyal to yourself, not eating the food. I know how deep you take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to another level still.
Yeah. I know T's loyal.
Yeah.
You're loyal to the vegetables.
Amen.
Yeah. Loyal to the vegetables. I'm not gonna eat no beef. Vegan for life. I get it. Douglas, talk to him about the loyalty thing.
Bruv, loyalty is a lot because it's like in life, bruv, it's mad because the people that I have close to me right now are people that I know are fully loyal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Running
Yeah, we
into
have
the
our
fire,
arguments. Yeah, we have our
running into the fire.
differences. Yeah, but it's like I know they won't sell man out. I know they won't. Do you get what I'm saying? So loyalty means the world to man because just you can have nothing, but you have someone that's loyal. You have that loyalty from a person. It can mean anything. Do you get me? Because between the two of you, anything can be achieved. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's definitely things that you want to have within relationships and bonds. Do you get what I mean? And it builds stability and helps you just, you know what I mean? Like get through a lot of things, but also at the same time, once the loyalty's broken as well, or that is there, it hurts deep. It's one of them things. I think loyalty when it comes to relationships and things like that is one of them things that once it is broken, it's hard to mend, and You get what I'm saying? Everything goes out the window because
Everything's
trust, because it all walks hand in hand with that. Because I know that if behind closed doors, if someone's saying something around rare, I know P's gonna be like check it and be like no. Vice versa. I know that people gonna look out for man in different ways, and there's different ways of being loyal to somebody. Do you get what I mean?
100.
It's like it means a lot because that then is the knock-on effect to, like you say, trust. Do you know what I'm saying? Being comfortable with someone that you can help pick them up when you see that they're down, because there's that bond with them and there's that stability together, and that the loyalty, the friendship, the stability. Like, do you get what I mean? So
fully.
I think loyalty kickstarts a lot of other traits and other things within a friendship that if without the loyalty, there's nothing really. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, because people say without trust and whatever, but also trust is the same. It's just on the same level. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's big, man.
All right, loyalty. What else, Cousin T? Give me another one, because you're on a roll now and you got the Superman tracksuit on.
So what do you want? Another?
Yeah, you know what?
What men?
Yeah, another
What's
good
the question again? Explain.
Principles that a man.
Family first.
Family first, you
Family
know.
first, raw Nikos. Yeah.
He said, like he bantered man, like I was like bantered to what, right? Because you talking about family first,
Hey, bro.
he tried banter man on the low there, you know.
That was a low, that was a subliminal, you know.
Yeah, that was a sub. That was definitely a sub. Now listen, a man that doesn't look after his family can never truly be a man. They said that in The Godfather, you understand, and that could be just family in general. You understand. And I'll put loyalty and family together in the sense of I've got this great belief of, see in Godfather, he says, don't ever speak out against the family. You understand? I'll put that together in a scenario where I say to people like, if I'm with you and we're in a public setting, I'm with you and we're in a public setting, and it's other people around, but it's me and you there, and you're in the wrong, in front of all of them, you're in the right. You understand what I'm saying to you? You're in the right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say nothing. When we get private, then I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
Yeah,
Or, no, you can't do that or this. But in public, even if I've got to be quiet, you understand, just to, because I'm not going to show a divided front in front of people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Because that's the fam. We don't speak against each other in a public setting.
Yeah.
It's all we show is unity. You understand? All we ever show is unity. It's us and then there's them. You understand? We might get to the car, man will be like Franklin. Have you seen Franklin in Snowfall?
Yeah, when he gets
falls
to
out of the lift. Drive, motherfucker!
Yeah.
When
I ain't watched it, but
when
I've seen the clip.
You see the clip?
Yeah.
But before that,
Yeah.
you would've thought that he's like, he backed his boy.
Yeah.
His boy was wrong, but he's like,
Yeah.
but you're right.
No.
What he says has to go. But then soon he got in the car.
He went
mad.
mad.
He went mad because he just cost him a load of peas and this and that. But I'm big on that.
Yeah, bro.
You have to show the united front in front of people. Like, and what goes on behind closed doors stays behind closed doors.
Yeah.
You understand? So I put that together.
Big red flags. You see, like when you're out and or your gal's moving mad or like your brethren's moving and doing all sorts of things, like big red flag, because at the end of the day, like what is it's meant to be for behind closed doors, isn't it? You don't embarrass each other in front of each other, like, and do all of that. You deal with your thing behind privately.
Loyalty and family.
Yeah.
Loyalty and family and principle. I'll throw into that as well. Loyalty, family and principle. There's some things that come above everything, and I'll put them all in the same bracket. Loyalty, family, principle. When it comes to principle, I'm a guy that's big on principles, innit? So when it comes to principle, you can't budge on, I won't budge on matters of principle. Sometimes to my detriment, probably. But you can't budge on that. You've got to kind of hold it.
Now you got to stand on that, though.
Yeah, you got to. That's how I am.
Detriment, because it's like,
I don't know.
Because but I get what you mean. But sometimes people then have to match your standard. Like, you're not bending your standard or allowing, like, someone might treat a certain way or behave a certain way or carry on a certain way, and you can be like cool, I know that, and keep it there. But you would, once you let that close like in, and you kind of like, what's the word, like kind of actually, you know what, like, I'll have that.
It alters it.
Yeah, it alters it, because then all of a sudden you're taking liberty, like, man, you're getting the liberty taken out of you, which you would never normally take.
Yeah.
Because your standard's there, so you kind of got to always.
I've never. That's what
you get what I mean.
Standards on that.
Principles change.
Yeah, your principles change.
Sometimes
Yeah,
people go to me,
100%.
You're too hard on certain things, or you're too hard. I feel like so many times over the years. But my thing is, If I feel I'm right, I am. If I feel there's some grey area where I might, listen. But if I know I'm standing on what I'm standing on, I'm not budging.
Nah, but you're rational. So
Yeah,
that's the thing.
that's
Like,
the thing.
there's always rationality in it
rational,
because you're a person that even if
definitely
it's not like you're just hard one way.
No.
Compromise, man. Rational to the point. You can see the good and the bad in a situation or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna alter how I feel about it to just kind of. Do you get what I mean? Like you're gonna have to understand this is how I feel, and you gotta meet me here, innit? Do you get what I mean? But there is rationality in it. Get me?
And a lot of people, because a lot of people don't move off that. Put them all together again. Loyalty, principle. What was the other one you just said? Family.
Family, yeah.
A lot of people don't move off that. Like, I used to laugh at brothers. One time we was in a little war with some brothers. And fucking, I remember one of them's rang. Yeah. You know when they're trying to make some half a peace talk kind of thing. So I knew they weren't ready anyway. But fucking, he's rang and he's like, these times, when there's a situation where we felt like one of the man has been wronged or something, that's it. Like, there's no working. There's no, let's get to the money and nothing. It's this. It's the principle now. It's the principle. We're on job. You're my job now for the next how long? It's the principle is you lot.
Yeah.
So I remember the brother, something's going on. I remember the brother rang and he's gone. Yeah. They passed me the phone and I said, listen. He said something and I said basically, he was like, no, but listen, going at this is, it's fucking up the money. Yeah. And I said, some things are more important than money. I don't care.
100.
And I remember he said, fam, what's more important than money? Yeah. And from then I knew, like, you're not ready, bro. You understand what I'm saying to you? You're not ready.
Yeah.
Because money comes, money goes, but certain things are eternal. You see what I'm trying to say to you? Yeah. Certain things are eternal. So that's the principle of it. Yeah. You understand? I don't want to be the richest dickhead in a room.
Trust me. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? I don't want to be the richest dickhead in a room. Yeah. I know he's got bare peace, but it's held bare violations.
Yeah, man. It's held bare robbery.
Yeah.
And
you
know the man there?
The
man there floating around.
Yeah. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and a soldier dies but one. So I'm not trying to be that don. I was never trying to be that guy. And I'm not saying like there's not things you can't walk away from, and there's not things you shouldn't, or there's not different approaches you should take. I'm just saying, for me personally, that was my stance. And I just think when it comes to matters of principle, I just say stand on your principles. Don't fold your principles, because once you fold on one thing, you start folding on another and another. Now, that don't mean, I'm not saying don't listen, don't take opinion, don't take stock of yourself and see, does this make sense? Am I being ignorant? See, like you just said to me, I'm rational. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. That means that I do feel that I listen, and I'll take opinion, I'll whatever. So when I'm standing on it, I feel I'm right. But some people might not. They might be dead wrong. They might think the principles are dead wrong. So I'd say check in with, if you've got a close someone there, check in, get that little second opinion.
Bro, because I was having a conversation the other day and I asked a question about something. We was talking about stubbornness and that, and I asked a question and they were basically saying that to them, like, they're stubborn, but there's because we were saying there's pros and cons to being like that, and they were like, because it's like, I'm disciplined. If I say I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna stop drinking, so I can be stubborn and stop drinking and whatever. But then also at the same time, there's a level where you can go too far to being stubborn when you're not willing to listen. Do you get what I'm saying? There's like fine lines. You got to know where the line is, where you're being too much and you're not taking in enough information. And also, do not like confuse the two, where like you're taking something like being disciplined and stop drinking as being stubborn when it ain't. Stubbornness is stubbornness. Like when you say someone's stubborn, there's no positive in it. You get what I mean? So understand what each thing stands for and what you know what I mean? Understand yourself and don't think that because you be like, I'm stubborn, think that that's something that's, understand the words that you're using as well. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, you're stubborn.
Stubbornness turns into ignorance.
Yep, this is what I'm saying in this. It's a roll on effect.
You're the guy down that road.
Yeah, there where people can't deal with you then because you're ignorant, you're stubborn, you're this and you're that. When really in your head you might even think that, no, well actually I'm sticking to my guns, I'm being this and doing that. And when really you're not.
You got to be willing to listen to reason.
This is it, you got to understand things.
To reason. One time I weren't chatting to someone over some dough, and I took a hard line on it, like, it's my money, he took the piss, I'm not chatting to them, I ain't really on it. And it was Palms, funny enough. It's palms. No, not palms with the dough. Not palms with the dough. Not palms with the dough. Palms with it over the dough. Palms with it over the dough. Somehow Palms was working in the gym. Yeah. He must have caught up on what was going on. And I remember he might not even realize what he said to me at the time. But he knew, like it was a team member. You understand? The dough and whatever. It kind of went wrong with the dough and whatever. And Palms just went, the dough got ran back around. Palms went, everyone deserves a second chance sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
In that same voice. And I kind of, but then as I moved around my day, I listened, I thought, you know what? Understanding's a big thing, you know? Sometimes you got to understand people. This is a big thing. You got to understand people and know that. Like in this case, this person, he's a good guy. He's fought on the team for a long time. And he trains every week, turns up early, leaves late, all of the above. You understand? He asked me to lend him some money, like advance wages, like because he had a rent situation and was like, oh, I'm getting such and such at such a time and I'll run it back, whatever. I'm a man where if you say something, I like you to do it, so said, so done. But outside of that, and the realization to me is of, oh, you're not good with money. He's been a good guy. So now me looking at it saying, well, I've got my money back now. He shouldn't have avoided me for all the time he was and not come training and not answer the phone and all them shit.
Off the wagon,
all right. So, but I had to look at it and say, you know what? That's just his flaw, you know. He's one of them. He's a good guy, but he's bad with money. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Now, I found in life with some people, because if you don't talk to everyone because of one little thing about it, you might end up not talking to no one.
Yeah.
So what I found in life helps me is to look and say, you know what?
Yeah.
My cousin he's a good guy, but he's got a selfish trait. Now, if I can accept that, listen, that's just how he is.
Yeah.
We can still get on. Ain't no problem. I just know. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we've spoken about this because you know, like we said it like in the past where we understand your people that are around you.
More Gucci.
Like, innit? Like we said it, like understand the people that are around you, innit? Like I know I've got brethren that might be a certain type of way or whatever and rare, but it don't mean I change my love for them. It just means I know that he's that way inclined.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. And but even in this sense, he obviously comes to the gym and he may not be like a close brethren. But you took the time to kind of understand that there must be there's more to it than just the fact man just took out with the dough. Because sometimes even at the same time, my man might find it hard to be able to just come. You know, like some of us, if man owe my money, man, but
some people can't.
I agree. Some people and can't. We could banter or whatever.
Because what they don't understand sometimes, he could have just said it to me and I'd have been like, okay, cool. Because communication is key. But some people just dig themselves in and
you know it's big pound sterling. I'm trying to get hang out and old
brother, you could have I get it.
You get what I'm saying?
But the brother could have just said to me, listen, whatever. But in the end, we're good, bro. He's at training. He's at training all now. He's there. He's regular, but it's just one of them things. But Palms helped man out there still. He did. He didn't know he did. But when I reflected on what he'd said, I was like, okay, because you have to listen at times, brother. Man just walk clean in the shot, you know.
Shit. And these men coming on pure distraction, you know.
Walk clean in the shot, you know. Like he walked clean through every shot.
Your shot was clean still.
Okay.
I just disrupted my shot.
Yeah, we're good. I was just baffled. I was thinking, what I got. But anyway, no, that acceptance can help, man. Yeah. You might know, that's my brother, but he's got his way that he is. That's my sister. She's got a way she is. That's my auntie.
It's about being a man. It's about being a person.
That's why I
women
say
can take a lot out of this, but it's about that's what's part of character killed it. Character killed it. You know, like character building.
Man said Barack Obama. Yeah. Character building. Character building. Yeah. All of the above, brother. Now, so that's an important thing. Man. Understanding. So what we covered there. So we said
we got
loyalty,
everything.
Honor.
Did we cover honor now?
We didn't do honor, did we?
No. It was we had. What was the first one? It was your one was
power.
No. It was no. They weren't honesty. It was
we're gonna come
loyalty.
Loyalty,
but before loyalty we had.
I don't know.
You see, because you weren't normally on the minutes.
Move, man's man.
Man's only been in the room for 20 minutes. Right, you know,
it's because we moved around a little piece. You know what I'm saying? My brain's still fried. No, that's it. It was like being hardship, like going through.
We started with that.
Doug's brain's fully fried. You know, Doug walked straight past me downstairs.
Yeah, you said that.
That's dead, dog. You didn't see me, bro.
Yeah, he said he had a rough
Look
day
at
at
him. Look how
sparring.
shocked he looked.
Said he had a rough day at
No,
sparring.
I've had a hard day in the office today.
We were just, you missed it. We were just talking about that.
Bro, I had
Palms,
a hard day in the office today.
what are you saying to me?
Nah, man, there, man.
Man's looking well still.
Yeah.
Good, man.
That's what I'm saying. Man's all got the goatee rounded off and that. You going for a different look there, that Palms?
No, no.
You got a
Yeah, you
He's got a whole grill in.
Yeah, the moustache. Like you got his tingle joined the moustache to the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going for a different.
Oh, it connects.
Yeah,
You know, rough, man.
yeah,
It
connects.
connects. And the man's all like, yeah, I'm feeling a bit rough now.
Rough,
Yeah,
man.
I'm saying.
You know, rough.
But yeah, we're just talk. That's what we're talking on. Basically, is the principles of a man, or that we feel a man should have. A principles that a man
Oh,
should have.
principles and scruples.
Scruples. There you
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, that's why those words are flying around. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Loyalty, standing on your word.
Your word is your
yeah,
word.
yeah.
Standing on your word.
Yo,
Especially see,
come on.
after we spoke on boxing, Conor Ben and all them fuckery.
That
you
your
get me?
word is your
The
word.
man said Chris Eubank's gonna come in on weight, on point.
Said it.
Man, you did.
And he
The
did,
word
he
is
did.
word
And he
is
coming
his
on
word.
weight. Yeah, he came in
Word
on
is
weight. He
his
weighed
word.
himself. He coming on weight.
Come on.
came
And
in
that's
on weight.
techie to weigh yourself 2 days after.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you go on when you know the fight
Because-
starts.
Because he didn't have to.
Yeah, come
Didn't
on.
have to prove a point.
Because
So
your word is your word.
on that day, that's why I just brought out from that episode. I left and I said as much as I can. As a man, I already tried to do it.
Yeah.
But I said as much as I can. Whatever I say, I'm gonna fully honour it
Yeah,
now.
but
As a
listen,
bigger man that I
I'm
am
telling
now.
you, and I respect you, and I respect you.
slipping or
I
sliding.
respect you saying that because that's what I live off. My word is my word. Like if I say it, it has to be done.
Yeah.
And if I
That's
see
what
that it's
I'm
getting
saying
close to
now.
I can't do it, a phone call's getting made, an email's
That's
getting
exactly what I'm
sent,
saying. No excuses.
information's getting sent to let you know. But my word is my word. I stand on it. You understand? And I live by that, and I have for a long time because. For a man, it's so. What did Scarface say? Your word and your balls, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So
Word in your cup.
your word is it.
It's all
It can be.
got, bro.
Listen, in any line, in any profession, if you're as good as your word,
Any.
the respect and the responsibility and the power that can be handed to you is limitless
Because off the
potential.
word alone, people will fuck with you. You get what
But
I'm
I'm
saying? Just
telling
on
you.
your word alone.
Your
like,
word
that's-
is your word has to be your
because
word.
that will know whether like
Like
you could
you're
just
saying, in any aspect, if it's the road, if it's work,
Any.
if it's your family, if it's just meeting
Any.
a friend, I've got a friend that sometimes, but you know what he says also, difficult conversations have to be had. So sometimes you might not like to say something because it puts things in a difficult place, but by having those difficult conversations, it's easier then to honour your word. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one, especially like the older you get and rare. That's the one I'm
word has
really
to be your
trying.
word.
That's the really one I'm really trying to stand on.
No, but I respect it.
Whatever.
You said the key
And
words.
you-
I'm trying to stand on.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You-
because before-
you recognise it.
Yeah, as you grow and you move forward, enough times you'll just say something, throw a statement out there. And if it happens, it happens. If it don't, you don't. You kind of roll with it, but now,
they're keeping it,
yeah,
keeping it on point. Yeah.
The only one we're still slipping and sliding sometimes is the timekeeping, but we're trying.
Yeah, sometimes man, you know what I mean.
Listen.
Timekeeping can be a little sticky
But
at
but
times,
timekeeping
innit?
can be sticky. But all you do with timekeeping is,
Honestly,
you gotta
yeah.
you gotta be real with it and
Yeah,
say, you
yeah.
know what? I know I said da, but this is how it's looking.
Yeah.
Your word is your word. I'm telling you.
That's the one I'm running with still.
I'm telling
The
you.
rest, and
surprised.
you know what?
But even like-
I don't know
that
how
lines
I
up
did
all the others that you mentioned.
I
Yeah,
don't know
you
how I
even made a
forgot to
good
say
point as well, like about the difficult conversations. I think we need to normalize that because I think
100.
people run away from hard conversations that need to be had. Like being able to face those, it gives you confidence, but it also makes you stronger. And sometimes the difficult conversations is not as hard as you think it is when you actually strike up a conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? Because when you actually start getting it out and you have that conversation with that person, you soon realize, right, they might have been waiting to have that conversation or whatever. Do you get what I mean? Like,
Shoot straight and shoot true. Yeah. My uncle said to me, he won't even remember he said it to me, but he said it to me years ago. He said, if people cut out all the bullshit, life will run a lot smoother. And as simple as that sentence is,
Sometimes
it's real. You understand? If they cut all the bullshit out, all the boy, you know, and just get to the
get
the real deal Holyfield, life can run a lot smoother. It's all the bullshit that wastes time. You know, when someone wants to, there's something, they want to tell you that they ain't got, it ain't gonna happen for whatever reason, but they're gonna pretend to make 2 phone calls, talk about I'm waiting on an email,
I lost the link. Done.
Say it straight. I lost it.
The man don't feel me no more.
Yeah,
Done.
that's it. I can't get hold of him. Me and him don't chat like that.
Yeah.
You
I
know
don't
them
drag
ones.
it on for all 3 days.
Yeah. I haven't got that bread.
Yeah.
I ain't got the power.
Yeah.
Ain't got
I
the
can't
bread.
make that happen.
Yeah.
You understand? Cut the bullshit. Things will run smoother.
Yeah.
Your word is your word. All of that. You understand? If you're meant to pay something, pay it. You understand? Like if you told a man, I've got a belief that a man shouldn't have to ring you for their own money, or a woman shouldn't have to ring you for their own money.
Yeah.
And if they do once, they shouldn't have to do it twice. You see what I'm trying to say to you? Because it's on me. You understand? Like, there's a thing where I won't expose who, because people do this thing when it comes to money, off track. But because I'm thinking of someone now that someone owes them big dough. But people do this thing where they'll owe you dough if they can get away with it. Where they owe you dough, yeah. Then once you let girls past a certain stage, yeah, and they give you something, they start out like they're giving you a favour.
It's a favour.
Didn't I just give you £50 out? Did I just give you £200?
Yeah.
You know, look how he's laughing. I just gave you a bag. These times, look at why his palms pointing at him. Is that how he moves?
Say moves. That man's got a
You
ring
know
on.
what, bro? That's what he does, though.
Is that what he does?
That's it, but it's all love, though. It's not like it's not like
You don't watch your no face.
I don't watch it because it's tea in it. I don't mind. But
I
that's what you
understand.
do. You're prolific with it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've never heard palms use such a big word.
Yeah, it's a big prolific. Yeah.
You know, Bombs is
Nah, but it's all of that. Like, just let your word be your bond, man. Because it opens doors for you. It opens doors for you where people will be like, you know what? Yeah, we respect it. We respect it.
Yeah,
'Cause it's just straight.
easier, bro. And like on the money thing, and with other things, like what did someone told me? When you're not having a conversation, the devil gets involved. So in my head, if you owe me money, Pete, I'm saying raw. P's not rating me, you know, he's taking for a dickhead. But really, truly, you might just be saying, raw, I don't have it right now.
Yeah.
But I can't really tell him I ain't got it right now. But so when you're not having those conversations, the devil gets involved, and all of a sudden, you know what?
When you're going through things, then you're going through
You
things,
don't know
man.
what people
And
are
you
going
could be
through.
saying,
Yeah.
bro, I really want to let Daps know that it's next week, you know, but
Yeah.
I ain't really spoken to him in a week. That's that.
That goes to what I was
Yeah.
saying, lack of communication leads to misunderstanding. So
Trust
shoot
me.
straight
Yeah.
and shoot
Trust
true.
me.
Yeah.
Cut the bullshit out, minus the bullshit. But sometimes people are good. People don't like what they think is going to be confrontation, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
not going to be confrontation.
No way.
Because normally, if it's a point where you've let a man have money or a man date your money, the relationship's on a level.
100%.
So you know what I mean? So there shouldn't be confrontation there where if it's coming back a little late, that it should be a big problem. It's not good because you're
Say
not
it.
honoring your word, but it's not a big problem.
Say it how it is. All right, that's a good one. Your word, because I love that. Your word is your word.
Is your bond.
Your word is your
Bro.
word. Palms. Principles of being a man. Give me one.
Just be honest, man. I'm
Be
trying to be
honest.
more honest in life.
You trying to be more honest? No, I respect that.
Yeah.
Say that, T.
No, I'm trying to be more honest, though, for real.
He
Yeah.
is, he is.
Because you know what? It wasn't like I'm a liar, but I would just not, like, basically just not go around the thing a bit. So I'll just be more
Alternative
honest.
truths.
Yeah.
Comforting.
And I'm not,
comforting.
I know myself. I'm not good at lying.
Be honest to yourself, then, kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm not really a good liar, so I just rather be honest.
You lied to me straight in my face when I said,
Me too.
"Are you going boxing this week?" Yeah. I'm going tomorrow.
That's
Bingo.
because he's ashamed. You know them ones because he's ashamed. So it's hurting him to tell that lie. You know the one. He knows he should be going
No,
training.
but even if I would be lying to you about that, but that's not really a lie anyway, because it's just me chatting, innit? But I'm saying that.
This brother's a madman.
You're doing it too much.
No, but I'm
He's used
saying-
to it.
I'm saying like in general though, if you're having
qualifying lies.
No, I've been like, you see, if you're having a proper convo, just be honest. Because I noticed that when I'm honest about things, it gets me. It's not looked at as a bad way. So if I've done something wrong,
Even if it's wrong, a lie,
yeah.
it gets looked at better.
Yeah.
What's
One of
that?
the youths was
Even
saying-
if you're in the wrong
Yeah.
and you're honest and you get it out the way and just say like, you know what, I didn't close the window and that's how the flipping thing got broke or it got flooded.
Yeah.
Why don't you say it? What's the worst? You see what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, no,
I
100.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
cover up the lie, innit? If you know. But
And people respect it. People respect it. I'll say that. People respect it.
It's true, because when the youths tell you the truth, you're like, alright, what can I do now? What can you do? You get me? They've told you the thing's already mashed up. All I can say is, yeah, next time be a bit more sensible and rare. And plus, I hate when someone lies right in front of my face. That gets me mad.
yeah, that's what I like.
Wrong and strong.
Yeah,
You lied,
yeah,
and now
yeah,
you're
yeah.
you done fucked
Yeah,
up, and
yeah,
now
you
you're
catch
lying.
them in the lie.
It hurts me. It actually hurts me. I start to take it personal.
Yeah.
What about moving on? What about responsibility?
Responsibility is a big one, cause we have to take responsibility
take-
for our actions and all what we're
Take it,
doing.
like, run with it.
Yeah, because responsibility it lies in that. Is another one like we said earlier. That covers bare things. We've got to be responsible. We've got to take responsibility for everything,
and like and take ownership of any bullshit, anything that we're doing or any fuckery or anything. You just gotta own it. Like that's another thing that people can always forgive a man for something if he takes responsibility for his actions and owns it. But that's another, when people don't want to own it, it's also a sign of their character. Because we're never all perfect. If everyone wants to sit here and go on like we're all perfect, like we ain't got underlying issues or this, that, like everyone's like got some form of trauma or something they got going on or some
bad character trait.
Some bad character traits, innit? But it's when you take responsibility for it and you know yourself and you can kind of say to a man, listen, like, right, that's a bit, and whatever. But even just in life, taking responsibility for things that you know you need to do, making sure that, like, if you know you got like things that need to get sorted, that letter needs to get typed up, that fucking that you know what I mean, the parking ticket needs to get sorted, or just being responsible and being present and dealing with those things, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Word. And I think, see, under responsibility, I believe, and I say this, I say it to teenagers and up, 18 and up. I say excuses are for kids. Take accountability as an adult. Take accountability as a man, woman, whoever. Take accountability. So why didn't that get done? I was gonna do it, but then so and so rang me and Take accountability. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, just run. Let's be real. Yeah.
Yeah, don't want to hear that. Rex, what happened to the edit? You know what? I went to a party and then the party went on longer than I thought it was. Take accountability. But I'll say this, but you see the growth. Like, listen, I'm older than Rex,
Yeah.
And some of the things he used to say to me in the beginning of why shit weren't done was just bare not taking. I used to be cussing like, "Blood, you sound like my son."
Yeah.
These time my son was about 14 them times. But I'll be in all due respect though. Listen, we all learn as we move. You don't do it no more.
Yeah.
I don't know how he felt at the time when I was saying it. He probably thought this brother's just on my case, man. Shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Probably in his own way, he grows from being around the man them in his room because it can only benefit you in some ways. Because it's true, you can't. Because what I was trying to show, even say Rex as the example again in that scenario is it's man them and this, that, the other. But there's no corporate space you can go in and make an excuse about why you've not met deadlines.
Yeah.
They're not interested.
Yeah.
You understand? They're not. What's that got to do with me? Unless it's something really valid or something, you can't go in there and be like, this happened, and then I was this too late, and I was just sleeping. You can't do
Especially
that.
if you haven't gone in there before to try and extend the deadline.
There you go. You haven't spoken on it.
Yeah.
It's
The deadline.
transferable skills, bro. Like you might have to deal with me. But at the end of the day, it's still business, and it's a professional business, so take accountability. I don't mean to throw Rex under the bus and use him as the example. That's just one I can use because I wish I could remember some of the shit this brother used to say to me. Like, he used to say some shit where I'd be screaming, what the fuck is that got it? And everything is someone else's fault. Not now, though. I have to keep repeating. Not now.
Rex is on point.
But do you remember that, Rex?
Like,
And you remember that you used to actually do that? I'd be like,
a couple of times.
What was one of
that's
those
a couple.
Rex?
Just one.
Just give one.
But it was just something. You'd say something random like, "Nah, but it weren't my fault." Like, you know, I can't remember. Like, it weren't my. It'll be just some shit, and I'd be like.
But I feel like you said. I feel like with this as well, especially what we do here, everyone's growing, innit? Like everyone's growing. Everyone, like even like Rex has most already grown into it, where he understands it's a part. This is a part of the thing, and this is thing as well. It's not just man's editing. For man, innit? Do you get what I mean? Man's actually a part of the whole.
Part of the thing.
Part of the thing, you know what I mean?
And I want man them to do well in the sense of they can do well anywhere.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Like,
yeah.
Palms would be the same before back in the days. I like Palms. Palms another one that used to love an excuse back in the days.
Fucking brother.
Yeah. But Palms don't really do that now. Unless he's bantering.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes he does. Sometimes he does.
But at least he owns it. He takes responsibility for his.
Like we was going somewhere and Palms was meant to pick up tea. And then we bucked him, and we got in the car, and he weren't with, man. And Palms rang T and goes, "Yeah, they just all jumped in the car. There's nothing I could do. They just jumped in the car." T's been waiting for 40 minutes.
Yeah, he was waiting.
I remember. T just hung up the phone in it.
That was the other day.
I remember. T was vexed.
You got me as well. I was late, and they said, "Yeah, but remember you was late for me though that time." I just
Accountability.
I know, man's one of them man there. Yeah, remember.
I just got you back, Dax, man. I was like, "Yeah, but I'm here waiting with my son, bro." Like, yeah, I just got you back.
Now, Palms is petty, like he'll hold grudges and try it. He's on some get back
I
shit.
said, yeah, but I just got you back.
Yeah.
I know he's on some get back shit.
Sounds honest though.
Yeah.
No, he was honest. He was honest. Now, shoot straight and shoot true, man. You might as well just say it how it is. Mm-hmm. Like we covered now as we bring it to a close because it's a light one. Like, just try to stand on your word, man. Be someone you can respect. Your family will respect it. the people around you, work will respect it.
Yeah,
Your
man.
co-workers will respect it. If you're that guy that comes with the P's, when you said you come with the P's, your co-workers will respect it. Your name is your name. Your word is your word. Your reputation builds. You can, you know, can get you more access to more opportunities
Yeah.
and stuff, you know. There you go. The loyalty thing, stand on it. You understand? Like, principle, stand on it. Don't flipping sell yourself short for what you might seem. It might seem like something real shiny. You understand now? Because in the long term, it might not be so shiny.
Trust me. Yeah.
You understand? It could be to your detriment. Yeah, man. Not much more to say, Doug. Anything to say before we bring it to a close? Because it's light and easy.
This is light and easy, loyalty, like we said. Honesty, you know what I'm saying? All of them things.
All
there.
of that. All of that. All
You know,
of that.
because it's a time where, as hard as it is, we all have to start living and being a bit more better with each other and better together.
Work in
You get what I'm
progress.
saying?
It's a work in progress.
If we can have some certain little things in place, it's foundations that
It's a
we can
work
grow
in
on.
progress always,
You know what
my
I mean?
brothers. I agree with you. Shout out Rum Shack for sending over the rums, them, the tonic.
Sip shack.
Shout out Sip Shack for sending over the tonic, them,
Tonic them.
and the rum, them. Did nice still. Nicky drank about 3 and bought 2.
Yeah.
I'm happy you mentioned that.
That
part.
because Daps, but I thought it was all of them. But Daps told me, Daps said that ain't all of them.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah.
The box was open and the box was light.
And it's a big old box as well.
You know, got delivered by post.
The box was open and it was light.
That's what the brother gave to man.
All right.
So anyway,
Shack-
no more.
Sim Shack
Shout
in the
out-
comments.
Sip Shack, sip.
shout out Sip Shack.
Sim Shack in the
They'll be
comments.
listening and will know
Yeah.
what happened. They will know what they said.
Comment
Look up,
in the section how
look
many
up
you
Sip
said.
Shack. Go and make a purchase. You know, go support up the thing.
No, actually, he got it wrong. It's Rum Shack.
So I was right when I said Rum Shack.
He was right the first time. It is Rum Shack, but it
Look
just
up-
goes to show the amount of
Look
rum
up Rum
drink.
Shack.
Burst around 4
It
bottles.
just goes to
That's
show how many
Look up
rum.
Rum Shack.
rum- He's
Look
got
up
sip.
Rum Shack.
He
Look
can't
up
read
Sip
again.
Shack. Look up the whole of them.
What does that say?
But no, that's not what I've got here.
Nah, because one's got rum in it and one's juice.
But no, the actual brand is Sip Shack.
Get the Rum Shack from Sip Shack and go on. Everyone's nice this weekend. Rum Shack from Sip Shack.
No, the glasses ain't big glasses in.
Hey, we're done.